Good morning, everybody. My name is Taylor Gosnell. I am a licensed realtor in South Carolina, and I recently just became a relocation specialist. And what that means is when people are relocating to the Charleston area, to the Lowcountry of South Carolina, I am here to guide them, not only with finding a home and putting an offer on that home, but looking at all the different communities in this area and which one will best fit them and their families. If this is you and you want to get a head start on that and you want to find out about all the things that come with low country living, you can message me. I have been living in the Charleston area my whole life. I grew up in Summerville, South Carolina, which is not Charleston, but when people say, "Oh, I'm from Charleston," they typically mean like anywhere in this area, because people really don't know Summerville, South Carolina, so they'll just say Charleston because everybody knows Charleston. And when you think of Charleston, you probably think of Rainbow Row, the Battery, all the historic homes in the historic district, and they are so beautiful. But there are several cons to living downtown Charleston, and one of them is just affordability. If you can't afford the homes in Charleston, but you want to be close to Charleston, whether it's because you just want to have access to the beaches and the restaurants, or if you work in Charleston, you want to make sure that you have a good commute. So those are different things that we could look at together. We also look at flood zones and different taxes in different areas. The three counties that I typically service are Charleston County, Dorchester, and Berkeley County. And typically people will go more towards Dorchester or Berkeley just because they can afford those homes, and it's still a pretty decent drive from there to Charleston. So those are things that we'll look at. There's several different new communities in the Summerville area. You just have to decide what type of lifestyle you are, looking more into. So those are all things that we will go over, and I am looking forward to helping people relocate to this area. Relocating can be so overwhelming, especially if you have children, because you have to find not only a new life for you, but for your children as well. So that is something that I really am passionate about, because I have two kids myself, and even living here and being settled, there's still things that come up all the time where I'm having to figure out what to do with them, different activities, different schools. And those are things that even I still battle with, making sure that I have them in a good school, making sure that they're in a safe community, making sure that they have activities outside of school that are building their character and helping them have fun. And then, you just want to have fun with your family. You want to have access to things that are going to bring you and your family joy, not just work. So all that has to go together, when you're relocating, and that's something that I can really help you with. So if you are relocating and want to get a head start on that, you can message me. If you have a relocation specialist with your job, you can always point somebody out that you would work better with. Typically, they try to match the relocations specialists try to match you with a realtor that they think that you would work best with. So we fill out an application and we put in, the things that we enjoy, the things that we like, the different languages we speak, things like that, so that they can kind of critique that to you and help you have like the best experience with that. But if you're in that position and you want any type of education or resources, I am always here.